Doing good. Thanks for having me back.
In Triple Threat, you can pick your Which card and player are you using today? Because this is going to be a good one.
I'm gonna be using Invincible LaMelo Ball. That's definitely my favorite card. This came out all year.
So I'll be running with Invincible Giannis, so I can help with any of the other skills that need taken care of in this game.
And I just want no excuses, so I'm running Invincible Wemby.
Let's look at our opponents here. Who do we got? Paul George. Ooh, Kawhi.
Ain't ready, MP.
All right, baby. Let's get down.
At point guard, at 6'6" number 2, Cunningham.
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days. It is evident I do better when I feel like the world against me and think I should never win. Can't stop it, pocket profit every time the pussy win. He had to get it out the mud and rise up out the sediment. Catch me early like Sunday school.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We got one more great treat for you, folks. Joining us on our broadcast is Shams Charania. Shams, so great to have you with us. Thanks for taking the time to take a seat and join us here courtside.
Star-studded group, the pleasure is all mine. I appreciate you guys so very much for having me aboard.
Look at the smile on Brent Barry's face. He is thrilled to have you here courtside with us.
Absolutely. Super excited about it.
And Shams, New York really putting something together around Jalen Brunson.
Knicks fans have a lot of reason for optimism. It'll be interesting to me, though, to see if this team can get further and further in the Eastern Conference to a conference finals, maybe to an NBA finals, and winning a championship. But how can they continue to surround Jalen Brunson with superstar talent? That will be interesting to monitor in New York.
Absolutely. That front office will really be looked at as they try to build the pieces around this terrific young player.
And now they have stability, they have assets, they have players that they can trade that are wanted around the league. So this New York team, they finally have direction, and they finally have hope, and they finally have a chance to win in the East.
Absolutely.
Here we go.
And it's the Pistons to start out. So a look at our... In Detroit for the Pistons, they've changed coaches again. Just 2 playoff appearances, Shams, in the last 15 years for this very proud and historic franchise. But there is, I feel, as you look at that franchise, hope. Do you see it as well?
No question, and it really starts with Cade Cunningham. I'm told the Pistons organization has all the confidence in the world in Cunningham. The first pick in the draft in 2021, he averaged 23 points, 8 assists per game, 6'6" point guard. Cunningham is someone the Pistons brass is very confident can be a franchise player, and he is their cornerstone moving forward.
He is a good starting point, I would agree.
Well, that takes such tenacity just to get in there. Brunson battling through the inside contact.
And here's Stewart. He just could not put it together in that loss to Philadelphia.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Here's McBride, covered by Beasley. A prodigy, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Hardaway. It's rebounded by Towns.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
The shot's good from Brunson.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great, scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Detroit. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
Here are the five New York has to start here in the second. Towns is out there with Miles McBride. Then there's the prodigy. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Shamet in at the 2. And that one misses. And Charms, I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always a part of the national discourse, but also part of my life playing it, and then now being someone that's able to inform the audience in the public.
You know what? I'm looking up and down this table. I think we all feel the exact same way. Pass to Achua. Back to Robinson. New York moving it around. Here's the prodigy. He's guarded by Schroeder. A prodigy, no good. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for that loss against Philadelphia.
Well, you never want to concede a game before you play it. That said, though, they were just overmatched.
Tough thing about that one is they also were playing a poor opponent, so no fire in that game. That sticks with you a little bit.
And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement, and that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restrictive position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
McBride finds Bridges. A prodigy's shot is good. The prodigy's got it all tied up now for New York. Hey, Shams, for the past decade that you've been a major player in the NBA, it's been LeBron's league, it's been Curry's league. Who else is going to take over this league, you think, coming up around the corner?
Given the NBA Finals we just had, have to throw in Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Luka Doncic into the fold as far as faces of the NBA. But Nikola Jokic is so good. He will be one of the guys for a while. Giannis Antetokounmpo, you have to mention him as well. But ultimately, you have to also keep an eye on Victor Wembanyama, the way that Victor Wembanyama could take over the league. And already, so early, was so special. Victor Wembanyama is someone to keep an eye on.
Okay, they've just passed a note down to me, our gang here. What about Anthony Edwards at Minnesota? He's another one, right? Young American player who is really making an impact.
Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, you have to consider those two as well. And it's special.
the second quarter. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. Ivy comes in for Malik Beasley. The prodigy, he's checked in for New York. Now, here's Ivy. Tight defense on him. Driving inside. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Anunoby. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Anunoby's got the lead up to 2 now for New York.
Look at Anunoby staying flexible on offense and taking what he finds in the mid.
Cunningham looking it over. Hardaway sets a screen for Harris. Here's the floater. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, Tobias, too strong. Gets inside, not going to be denied.
He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them.
His offensive approach tonight has been aggressive, and it's paid off with a lot of trips to the line.
Thompson, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Achua. That's good from Harris.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the stripe.
To the middle. A Prodigy's shot is good. The Prodigy's got his second basket of the game.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Ivy with the bucket.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Toms, it's been fun. And you know what? It's been too short. So you got to promise you're going to come back and give us some more inside information on the NBA. We have loved every second having you here courtside with this team.
Sorry I was not able to break any big news on air this time, but you know what? My phone's ringing, so maybe next time.
Let me look at your phone. Wait a minute. Hold on. That is big news! Holy cow! Come back sooner than later, okay?
Thank you.
So great to have Shams stop by. You can see his passion for the game in every word he says.
You can't work as hard as Shams does without having a passion for the NBA. It's not easy to be that plugged in.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Pass to Brunson. New York moving the ball around. Oh, Prodigy, no good. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. This, their first look at this year's New York squad. Duren, and Duren slams it in.
Duren, one of the league's most powerful players, he doesn't mess around close to the basket.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pulls it from the elbow. Oh, Prodigy, no good. Pistons leading by 4. In the corner, Ivy with it. Harris outside for 3. Rebounded by Hart. Anunoby left side. Brunson outside. Brunson from long distance.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pistons lead by 1. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't been racking up, turnovers. They've been very precise with the ball movement.
Like a well-oiled diesel machine.
All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
You look at the Pistons, even if they're not the team we thought they'd be, they haven't completely come off the rails. Still plenty of time left. With all this talent, I can see.
That is...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Thompson in at the 3. That's the group for Detroit right now. You know, it used to be teams hoarded their cap space to make a big spread. The Knicks leading by 9. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. They've got OG Anunoby. Robinson is out there with Towns. Then there's the prodigy. And it's McBride in at the shooting guard position. They get it back. Robinson, that's good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Pass to Beasley. Lets it go from deep. And the dunk by Stewart.
Stewart in the pick and roll is going to give you two things you like. One is a physical screen, and then second, a quick roller into position.
Anunoby has the open look. Nailed from three-point land.
Let's go.
Anunoby's got the lead up to 12 now for the Knicks. Schroeder passes to Stewart. Kicks it out to Schroeder. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
That plays a great depiction of what you get with Dennis Schroeder. He's got great confidence.
Here's McBride, covered by Beasley. And McBride gets it to go.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
It's up a 3. And it's Schroeder missing. New York leading by 11. McBride with the ball. Drops in the layup for 2.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Yeah, I wasn't playing that. I played one game of it. Then I thought about it. I said, hey, let me go ahead and play some 2 characters.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Then for the Knicks, Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for the prodigy. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on...
Ends up going with the new group.
You doing all right? We got him, man. Chill. So I said, let me go and throw on this cam, put this camera on. So I guess I'm gonna be rocking the camera from now on. unless I get a cold or something.
Pass to Dadier. Some nice passing by New York here. Now, here's Achua. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for New York.
Substitution. Numero 0.
Is the mic up or is it still low?
And, well, Detroit shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Knicks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
To the paint. Here's the prodigy. And he overshot that one, missing. Here's Thompson. So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.
That one.
It's okay. It's okay. Guess I turned it up. Yeah, man. That's Squidward, man. Squidward. I'm the only one that got it.
Good game, MP.
Only one made. And my son, he got SpongeBob on. He got a SpongeBob one. I got the Squidward, Joe. This what when I sell merch and everything like that. When I do my merch, I'm gonna do some merch, and I'm gonna do stuff like this, like hats and stuff like that, different cartoon characters and stuff like that. Be doing shirts and everything. I'm gonna do a whole lot, on my merch. I'm gonna build my own There's some more like, you know, like this character come walking down. You know, I'm gonna do stuff like that, you know, build stuff up. You know, I'm gonna make some like stash jars and stuff like that, you know, for people, you know.
Win, pay the bills, baby.
I'm gonna start doing stuff like that.
Great team.
I'm gonna put some work on my merch though. Some of the stuff gonna cost you, some of them might not, you know. You know, I'm not gonna, you know, break people's pockets, you know, but I'm gonna put some of them because it takes time for me to make this stuff. So I'm gonna start get my inventory straight. I hate this thing keep on popping and all that. Get that stopped doing. So Stone, you not playing nothing today, or what's up?
Gotta love H-Town. This city shows a hoop of love.
MP, you got that look in your eye tonight. You better watch out.
What you do, everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Tell you what, it's cold in my house. That's why I put this on. You know, my school's going out. But it's cold. I got this house closed out.
Up next, the Knicks taking on the Rockets. For the New York Knicks, they're playing with... Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And here's the upcoming schedule for the New York Knicks. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be...
Yeah, I'm going to be grinding games and everything.
This matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, VA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back and forth action in this one.
54 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And here's Shepherd for three, and it's New York with a rebound.
already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Fires the three. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, this is Shepard's shot. The defense can't afford to give him this much separation.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The Prodigy passes to Achua. To the paint.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and it'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
New York shooting their first free throws here tonight.
2 shots.
No good on that one. Adams checked in for Houston. Green comes in for Shepard. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Rockets trail by 7. Spins. Eason pass to Green. Outside. Green. Here's Eason. No good on the triple. For 3, Robinson gets the 3 to fall.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
And so it's New York ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
So on the floor for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges is out there with Precious Achua. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's the Prodigy in at the 1. McBride passes to Bridges. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. Houston, 4th. New York in 5th.
And both of these teams really impressed when it came to rebounding the ball last year. That level of physicality and hustle is always great to see.
OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. Rockets trail by 7. Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
And out of bounds, Houston will have it.
And they secured a spot in the top 5 for team rebounding. That ability to dominate the boards has been a real strength of theirs.
And they really put in the work on the defensive end last season to limit their opponent's scoring. They were all business on that side of the floor. For Houston, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Bridges against Green. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Misses in close.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. Green against Achua. 6 on the shot clock. Some room here for Holiday. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2. And it's the Knicks with the ball. They've led by as many as 11. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. Count it. The Prodigy's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
I gotta get
now Green. His last outing, we saw him score 22.
I gotta get
the rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 8 rebounds in the game.
and they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Right now.
Here's the three. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Right now,
and the Knicks lead by 12.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Şengün checked in for Adams. Smith comes in for Green. Brooks, he's checked in for Eason. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Holiday. Has been leading the charge for Houston. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
43.
Think you're gonna make it? You think you're gonna make the shot? Good try. Good try. You tried, good shot.
For the West, Victor Wembanyama.
Tremendous effort lately for this guy. Victor, 7'4". This dude is 7'4". Folks, I mentioned because skills-wise, he's kind of like a small forward.
Now, as we look at the first half, the Rockets find themselves in a close ballgame.
They've been getting to the line a lot. I mean,
that does it for half.
So is you on PC or is you on PlayStation 5?
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game. Checked in for Brooks.
We need to make something happen. Let's go.
I got you, coach.
The Rockets lead by 4. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Eason in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
PlayStation 5.
Here's Şengün. And the bucket is good. Şengün's got 6 in the quarter. And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year. Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11" post guy. He is so skilled.
Van Vliet misses.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Hart passes to the prodigy. Rockets with a rebound. Eason's got 4 rebounds now. Looking to get it going. And it's Green missing.
This has not been his best quarter. You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
The Rockets lead by 6.
Okay.
Pass to Eason. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Josh Hart. If you look at rebounding rate, Tari Eason is one of the best in the NBA, Clark.
Yeah, you think about rate, it basically looks at what percentage of rebounds do you get while you're on the floor. And Eason is prolific in terms of boards per minute, uses his 6'8" frame well, and he's gobbling up rebounds at well under 1 every 3 minutes. That is, that's a lot of heavy lifting there, folks.
That free throw misses. Houston making some changes. Green's checked in for Smith. Tate comes in for Green. And Holiday subbed in for Van Vliet. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Achua comes in for Anunoby. And the second free throw is good. Knicks trail by 7. Bridges outside. Down low. The kick out to Brunson. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Look at it last year. Here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. Jalen Brunson, 4th.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers, and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Williams is checked in. The Rockets on offense. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Outside Eason. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Here's Brunson. It's Brunson working inside.
And there's a nice rhythm to Brunson's game. I mean, you see it in the pull-up.
Holiday with the ball. Pass to Şengün. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Holiday at the line, shooting 1.
And the technical free throw is good. And the Knicks making a change here. McBride's checked in.
This
27 seconds left in the third quarter. Holiday from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc. Holiday's gotten 4 this quarter. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Robinson. Out to the right wing. Outside McBride. Here's the prodigy. It's rebounded by Şengün. Outside, Williams. And here's Green from the arc. And so it's Houston with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, we've got Mitchell Robinson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Miles McBride, and it's the prodigy in at the point guard position. A nice shot by McBride.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And it's Green with the ball for Houston. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Towns with a rebound. Knicks trail by 6. Anunoby passes to the prodigy. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Tate's checked in for Houston.
Here for your Rockets, number 8, Jason Tate.
Houston leading by 6. Outside, Green, Holiday, and that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Outside McBride to the inside. Here's the prodigy. It's hauled in by Houston. Holiday looking for an opening. Pass to Green. Now Eason. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Knicks trail by 8. Inside. Robinson passes to McBride. Towns for 3. Drops in the 3. Towns has got 22 points.
one triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
I've been watching that. It's really interesting. During this time, y'all be getting into it.
And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Şengün checked in for Adams. Smith comes in for Eason. Brooks, he's checked in for Tate. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Holiday. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Green against Bridges. Looking to get back on track. And it's Green missing.
You gotta look.
Guess I gotta fix that again.
And so it's the Rockets who come out on top here. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LeBron.
Sorry, man. Tough game tonight. This sounds better.
Good game, man.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Just sounds better.
some nights, the shots don't fall. Win this game so we can go hit the buffet for some chicken wings.
There he is. Every game is a new day, Anthony.
I'm gonna stop this stream and have some tilt to you option things happening. So I'm getting some feedback. So I'm gonna stop this stream and try to set things back up.